Ayo, 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 we back again. It's your boy Sin. Got his show. Hey, listen, got a good one for you today. We're going to take you back to the origins of the Stoop. Check it out. Ayo, ayo, ayo. All right, we back for another one. Ayo. So look,
All right.
recaps from last week. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out. Hold on. I want to make sure I get it right.
Yeah.
Make sure we get it right. Want to shout out Pink Lady T6311. Big comments
Yeah.
on especially on the Mike Tyson Jake Paul conversation. Yeah. We really appreciate the love and the comments. Y'all get in them comments. We read them. We do respond to them. So getting those comments. So big shouts out to her. What you got, show?
Yeah, I like the comment when she said, "Mike crazy, you know, dude's scared if he gonna wear headgear."
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Just a quick recap on that. There will be no headgear, and it will be knockout only.
Bro, I saw something like that. I thought it was fake news.
It
I thought
might
it was
be,
fake news, so
it
I was
might
like,
be, but that's what we rocking with. So that's what we rocking with. So knockout only, no judges. So yeah, that's another conversation for another day.
See, now we about to get into that again.
That's another conversation for another day.
I like that.
I just saw it the other day, and I thought it was interesting.
Maybe they watched the show and heard me talk about. Anyway,
and the glove's gonna be lighter.
Nice.
So yeah, that's another conversation for another day. If I could pull it up, I'll pull it up and read it. But yeah.
All right. So that's what's up. So we got a good one for you. So we named the show The Stoop. So The Stoop. The definition of the Stoop was very shocking to me. It's actually, what do you think the definition? The Webster. I'm gonna look this up.
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
I don't know what Webster says, but I know what it means for us because we had one.
True.
And the stoop for us was the part of your house. It was the entrance to your house. Everybody who lived in the city had a stoop. I don't care where you live, what borough, you had a stoop.
For sure.
And I don't know what Webster's Wikipedia definition is of the stoop, but
it's very interesting, actually.
Yeah, what is it?
So, to stoop is to lean forward, or to lean forward continuously. To be stooped, like stooped over.
Okay.
All right. Now, you also have another definition. That was the verb. There's a bunch of verbs. So you also have to stoop is to degrade oneself, to lower oneself to what was it? So basically, if you lower yourself to someone, and they say don't lower yourself to somebody,
don't stoop to someone's
level.
Don't stoop
to someone's level.
I get it.
Exactly. So that's actually a definition.
Yeah, that's definitely
for
Webster.
So yeah, but when you actually look, when I looked it up and was looking for an actual I'm thinking steps, something to do with your house or something like that. No, those definitions never came up until I looked up the dramatic definition, and it's actually spelled different. So the dramatic spelling of it is STOEP instead of STOOP. It's German. Now that is the definition that you were speaking of, and that's what most people would think the stoop, especially in the city. You don't really hear that down here in the South like that. But
yeah, and it's
for sure. But definitely, it was very interesting to dive down that little
that's interesting.
little rabbit hole.
It's German,
Right. So it's actually a porch with steps leading to a building.
which is what it was.
Yeah. And it's actually a European term. It's not really used a lot in the United States, except, like he said, in the cities, stuff like that, where you had them. But, yeah, not too much anymore. So that's that. All right. So that's why we went with the stoop, because, a lot of stuff went down on the stoop. Shoot, man, we used to sit out there.
Shoot, all day, all night.
Yeah, man. So one of the biggest things I could say, so I remember when they were just houses on our block, and it was a lot of abandoned buildings. Like, our block was just the gutter. It was.
No, Brownsville was the gutter.
Well, I mean, our block was in it.
Yeah.
So
mean,
anyway,
but if you can imagine it, it went down on our block.
Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure, wild stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff. I remember when it was just a lot of abandoned buildings, old homes, and so they ended up tearing them down, and they built like a project
on
like,
our side of the street.
Yeah,
they built
so
a small project.
So it was literally inches away from our house. Inches. It was
literally.
It was a gap. Inches, literally.
And shout out to the people that were in those projects who became good friends of ours.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that for sure. But yeah, that was I remember when they built those, and I mean, we was running in and out of them.
We was on top of remember the slab, that long concrete slab. We used to stand on that and like, man,
like when they was building,
we was playing in it while they was building it.
Yeah. You remember?
What?
It just came. You remember that security guard?
Man.
That big, fat, sloppy dude? Man, he used to always come and try and chase us, man. Be like, we'll wait till you get a little closer and then we just out. Like, we'll see him coming.
Like,
and not even be like,
they had security out there. Just, I don't know. We was just kids playing.
Right, we weren't doing nothing. We really wasn't.
Yeah, that was our, I guess, it's karma, because I ended up working in security also. So, but yeah, they had the big old Paul Blart mall cop security out there. Then they had the young cats out there lifting weights. Had them cats out there.
So funny, didn't care about nothing.
Yeah,
but
they was just
that was man, and then it was like people started moving in, and it was like, all right, here they come, but it was like, nah, dope people. Yeah. One of my best friends, P.O.
Yo, shout out to P.O.
Yo.
Or is it Fernando? I don't know, he go by P.O.
Fernando. P.O.
Shout out P.O. And shout out, yo, you seen his vehicle?
Yeah, he got that old school joint. Yeah, bro.
That joint is mean.
Fire. But that man.
P.O. ain't little P.O. no more.
Nah, he ain't little.
P.O. a monster.
Yo, listen. Y'all see, I'm small. I don't care. But I remember it was some years, a few years ago. He was coming through here. He had some training or something with his job or something. He had came through here, and wow, and he had came through, and we went out, got something to eat. Dude, huge man. He into like lifting weights.
You can look at him and tell. Like
Yeah.
I seen the video, bruh. I seen your video.
He was like, we gotta go somewhere and get some protein. No doubt. And we went down to what was the name of that place? Smoky Bones. Not Smoky Bones.
Mm-hmm.
It was just barbecue place. But yeah, man, big old plate barbecue. We tore that up. Caught up. Oh yeah.
Now,
But,
this is the same little kid with the thick glasses.
bruh.
Was little, like, mad little.
Yeah, bruh.
Shout out to P.O. P.O. was a real one.
Yeah, that
P.O.
dude,
was
bruh.
always a
Yo, he had the first person I seen consistently rock the high top fade, like the high top fade for real. Yeah, bro, with the little with the color, with the little color in it and all that. He was the first one besides Kid and Play, like in real life.
Yeah,
Like,
he had the high top fade.
he kept
rocking.
that, bro.
He
kept
kept
it.
it.
He
He kept
kept
it tight.
that.
He
He
kept
kept
it
that, and always kept some fresh Hirachis. Yeah,
That is true. That is
Yo,
true. And shout out
yeah.
to his sister Lynette too.
Lynette.
She was like, who didn't want Lynette?
Yeah, she was.
She was bad back.
She was a problem.
She was bad back in the day.
She was a
So
problem.
shout out to Lynette.
Yo, I ain't even gonna do that. But yeah, Lynette. Nah, I was gonna say, remember that when Amy? I ain't gonna do that though.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say, out the window. Anyway,
Nah,
But-
we don't need to go there.
out the window. But yeah,
Yeah, that's another conversation for another
yeah.
day.
But yeah, big up, and Joey down the street.
Oh, shout out to Joey and his people.
Yeah,
Yo, his
yo.
people was mad cool.
yeah,
His people
yeah.
was mad cool.
I saw he cutting hair. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Yeah, he cut hair. He go live cutting hair. He nice with it.
Where you at?
Somewhere in New York.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, you check him out on Facebook.
What's his sister? He had a sister, didn't he? Didn't he have a sister?
Tawanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know-
she
Man, yeah, she was a wild one. She was
Yeah,
wild.
yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Tawanda. All right. First, that was like my first like real crush on anybody, but that chick used to leave the house and go to the laundromat. They ain't had no job, nothing. Y'all ever heard of a game called Pity Pat?
Did she smoke you?
Problem. No, she ain't smoke me. But she would go and hit them laundromats and stuff down Picking Avenue, boy, and get down.
Oh.
Man, I used to was it Pity Pat? Not Pity Pat. What was she playing? It was that game. What was she playing?
I don't know. It sound like that's the early beginnings of a hustler.
Yeah, she used to get down, man. She used to get down with that card game. I thought it was Pity Pat. It might be something else, but boy, she was a problem. Yo, she was out there taking checks from chicks. This chick was a teenage. She was a teenage girl.
Yeah.
She was getting they checks. She had people coming dropping checks off. I am not playing, boy. She used to break them
That's how you
down, bruh.
Everybody
Crazy.
had a hustle.
It's crazy. But, and again, all that from the stoop,
Yep.
baby. But
Everything happened. You could see.
you remember.
You could watch life happen in front of you sitting on the stoop.
You remember. Do you remember? So look, we had some characters on our block.
Oh yeah.
For sure. And one of the ones that used to stick out to me was remember Junebug, bruh. Let me tell y'all
Shout
something.
out Jerome and Junebug.
Jerome and Junebug, they used to stay
right next door.
And like
we would share the driveway.
Right. So the way that it was set up, you had the two houses next to each other, and they would share the driveway. The driveway was mad long.
Yeah.
And then
we used to play
when
in
you
the driveway.
Right. So then when you go down the driveway, so it was split. So your house would have
your garage,
and then it was split off.
Yeah.
And that's so at the end of the driveway, it was like a big area where you could pull into the garages. Yeah. So it was 2-car garage on one side, 2-car garage on the other side. So and you shared the driveway. Yeah, Jerome. And then he had like a sister, so I don't remember.
He had a couple of sisters that used to fight all the time.
Yeah, beast. Well, I mean, it was Brownsville. Who didn't?
They would fight. One minute they was cool.
Yeah.
The next minute they was going at each other.
But yo, Junebug. Y'all remember them 10 speeds with the little with the little tires?
You don't know about that.
and the handlebars that curled up. They had the curl on them.
You don't know about that.
Bruh.
You don't know about that. What you know about them 10 speeds?
This dude used to wheelie that
for the
whole block.
He would start at the corner.
And lift it up.
Get a little speed going, and lift it up, and you would literally watch him do just like that.
12 o'clock, the whole block. 12 o'clock, literally, the whole block.
He would wheelie the whole block. He wasn't the only one.
On that little 10 speed wheel. I'm telling you.
Rasheen's brother, who we couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, I mean, they used to do it, but they ain't do it the whole block. Like, that dude would do it the whole block into the intersection, stop, run off. Like, they'd get most of the block. Mm-hmm. Now, what's the name? I think he was doing it with just, you know what I'm saying, with just a regular BMX.
Yeah.
But, nah, them 10 speeds, that dude would sit there and do them handle wheel beaches. With the curlies. Yo, he was a beast. He was a monster. He was a monster with that thing. I'm telling you, he was a monster.
And you watch this where?
On the stoop. All of it. You be sitting there on the stoop and he just go by.
On the stoop.
Yo, like, this dude. And you just hop out, you lean. He got the whole block. All right.
Their people was cool with our people.
Wild stuff. And then sometimes you'll step off the block.
Especially when
and you'll step off the stoop. And what you do when you get off the stoop, though? Skelly. What y'all know about?
5 boxes of pot.
What y'all know about Skelly? They don't eat.
No misforgets.
Come on now. Look, listen. Skelly.
Stealing tops out the store.
Tell them about it.
Getting the going down to the corner store, get the 50-cent stick of wax.
Listen,
burning the wax.
You know how much trouble I used to get in burning crayons, wax, anything, wax. Boy, I gotta get this top right.
Yes. Gum.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people use gum.
I ain't really like the gum thing because that was just nasty. It didn't never solidify, so it was just
there. I didn't like that. The tops that I had that I held on to, I used the wax.
Yeah, for sure.
And it made tops, but it made them heavy though. So.
It did. But if you got let me tell y'all something. Let me school y'all real quick. If you got the milk tie, you know
the milk tops. Yeah,
the milk top that had the inner part, and then it had like the little wing,
and they was mad thin.
Boy, you fill that up. You fill that up with some wax, and then you go outside and you just because you gotta get that bottom nice and smooth, so it's across the.
And you know what? You gotta know how to make a Skelly cord.
I'm telling you,
gotta know how to make
Skelly cord. And all it was 1 to 13,
1 to 13,
and 13 back to 1.
That's it.
That's all you had to do. But So for y'all don't know, so the Skelly Court. Oh, here's some stuff that you don't know. Let me get my cards out. So it was called Skelly.
That's what we always called it.
Skellies.
I've heard that.
Skelzies.
I've heard that. That don't make sense, but I've heard it before.
Scully.
No.
Scummy Top.
That makes sense.
Tops.
That makes sense.
Caps.
No.
And Loadies.
No.
I don't get that.
No, I don't get that.
You know what? Some of these, I'm not gonna lie, they sound kind of Philly-ish.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
It sound a little Philly-ish.
They play Skelly in Philly.
The Scummy Top, the Loadies, Skelzies,
or just another borough could take those names too. So.
Yeah, but this
Brooklyn, Brownsville, Tapscott Street, Skelly.
For sure.
$5 a pot. No misforgets. No misforgets out of Skelly.
So I wish I had a way to show y'all a picture of the Skelly Court.
Oh, you can Google it.
But yeah, Google.
And if you look on Facebook,
Skelly Courts.
If you look on Facebook, there's some pictures and posts of kids playing Skelly in the street.
So, couple things. Did you know? Did you know there are official rules to Skelly?
Are they really? I would never know.
Yeah, it blew my mind. So check this out. I went and looked this stuff
clearly
up.
we didn't know it.
You know what?
Clearly I didn't know.
We did. We actually.
I mean, there was the $5 a pot. No misforgets out of Skelly. That's it. That's all.
That's what you would call local neighborhood rules.
Yeah.
That's not an official rule.
Okay, what's the official rule of Skelly?
Official rules.
Don't sweep your shit down the street.
Yeah, sweeps. See, we
shout out to Billy for embarrassing me.
I was about to say, do we need to do the sweep?
Go ahead, man, because I know you want to. I know you want to. You do that shit all the time. Go ahead.
We're going to tell the sweep story. But anyway.
No, wait.
Hold on, we got to get to the rules before we get to the sweeps.
Go ahead.
So, all right, so it was 2 to 6 players, which I'm like, I know we played with more than 6 people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know that.
Definitely. You had a top. If you had a top, you could play.
Yeah, you was playing. And the way the game went, I mean, you really could jump in at any point in the game.
You just had to start at 1.
You just had to start at 1 and get through.
$5 a pot. So if you and before you get into your rules, $5 a pot means if I'm at number 1 and I shoot at number 2, which was literally across the court on the other end of the court,
6x6 square.
Right. If I got into the box without hitting no lines, that's a pot.
That's 5.
So I go from 2, to 7.
No, you go to 5 because you was shooting to 2. So you would just go to 5, right?
No, it's 5 boxes a pot. You get 5 boxes. So I go to 7.
All right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
So
it's been a long time.
Yeah, that's 5 boxes a pot. So yes, and the reason I know that is because I've sat at 1 while somebody get 5 boxes a pot from 13 to 1, and I ain't shot yet.
Yeah, it go
shout
down.
Shout out to Shuby.
It go down.
Shout out to Francesca. Females, mind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your ass on the Skelly Court, boy.
And this wasn't even on our end of the block. This was on their end of the block, which was in front of Rasheen's spot. $5 a pot. All right, go. And they potting all the way, and I'm sitting there waiting to shoot. Yeah. Fuck y'all, but yeah.
Yeah, for real, because our block had 2 Skelly Courts. It was one pretty much in front of our house.
Pretty much.
And then there was that one down there. And it was like, you visit courts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You visit courts and go down there and play on their court.
Some people had the presence of mind to spray paint theirs on the street.
Yeah, man. You can go some neighborhoods and find some dope Skelly courts.
Some of them on the park, go to the park and play Skelly.
Yeah, they had some. Yep. So Yeah, they was out there. Y'all probably didn't even know what you was looking at. Thought it was
Yeah.
some hopscotch or something like
Yeah.
that. Nah. That was the realest thing next to playing basketball.
With
Come
the
on,
crate,
man.
with the cutout crate.
Come on, man. If you weren't doing that,
What
you was
know
playing
about,
Skelly,
What
boy.
you know about playing basketball with a crate cutout? Get some nails, nail it to the tree.
Nothing.
That's how you play ball.
Nothing. It wasn't no net.
It wasn't no going to no. What if you couldn't go to the park?
Yeah, it wasn't no backboard.
Couldn't go to the park, so yeah, the park came to us.
You had to learn how to shoot water.
Yeah, because if you miss,
yeah,
you either broke the crate or you just
Hey,
missed.
man, I'm gonna tell you back now. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into the whole street ballers is better here or there, whatever. I know. Back in the '80s and early '90s in Brooklyn, I don't know.
That's where.
I don't know any. I don't know of anywhere that.
Shout out to Junie.
Yo, that's
Brooklyn, Brownsville street ball legend.
Yeah. What about Yeah. What was that? What was the name of it? Lincoln Terrace Park. Like
Shout out Dean.
Yeah, Dean.
Dean, our people. Dean was a Lincoln Terrace legend.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It wasn't until 92. It wasn't until 92 when during the summer I went down to Lincoln Terrace to play ball. I'm young, I can jump. And somebody mentioned his name. It was an older cat. Somebody mentioned his name. That's when I was like, yo. So this cat who's lived in our basement or used to visit every so often was like that?
Yeah, he was a beast. He was a beast. I remember when he used to sit. He used to come out and be messing around with us. The dribbles was crazy. Like,
handles was.
I was a little kid.
Stop playing.
Like, I mean, y'all look at the title picture. Like, I was a little kid and he was.
Yeah.
He would
Dean
dribble.
was nasty.
He would do all that hot sauce stuff.
Yeah, that was.
I done seen all that.
Yeah, that was Dean back in the day.
Seen all of it.
And could score.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Dean. Shout out to Will.
Seen all of that. Yeah.
Shout out to Will.
Doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Like, that was definitely basketball. We ain't gonna get into all that.
But see, he used to go to Lincoln Terrace though.
But yeah, that was playing ball, street ball. Yeah.
Yeah. We played on the court. We were I guess you could say privileged because we had a basketball goal in the backyard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so.
But anyway.
Our dad was special.
But yeah, so back to the Skelly. So it's 2 to 6 players.
Mm-hmm.
We had more than that.
6+.
Right.
Yeah.
You could play it on the sidewalk or the street.
Or the street. Asphalt, preferably.
It was a 6x6 square. I don't remember nobody measuring no 6x6 square.
You
but
just made it to the best of your ability. Just long as the numbers was right.
I'm saying that's under the official rules of it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
and then 13 was in the middle. Yep. And then when you get to the middle, and then you work your way back.
Then you went backwards.
So
and see,
they said, so it was a 6x6 foot square. And how big do you think the squares were?
6 by 6 inches.
There you go. 6-inch squares for 6-inch squares for the boxes, and Skelly was supposed to be this. You ready for 13? 13 was supposed to be a 1 by 1 inch square.
Wow.
I'm like, who would have ever got that?
We would have never.
Yeah, like, hey, nobody would have played that game.
Nah, because 13 was 13 was big.
13 was big, but it was still smaller.
It was still small, but it was big.
We probably was rocking like a 3x3 or something.
If that, yeah.
Yeah, but not no 1 by 1. I read that and was like, what?
And then I'm sitting here thinking about it. The Skelly's games never were long.
Oh nah.
Because you think about it, you go from 1 to 13 and 13 to 1.
Here's the thing. You ready for this? Official rules say average. You ready? Average game. Guess. Just guess. Average game.
30 minutes.
20 minutes.
Ain't no way.
20 minutes.
Skelly in Brooklyn
I
don't
was
last
like,
20 minutes.
What rules are y'all playing by? According, I guess these, because five, like he said, 5 boxes a pot.
And you got cats out there that don't miss.
Yeah, the better players are gonna pot. They might not pot
Every
boom,
time,
boom, boom,
but they gonna pot. That game is not lasting no 20 minutes.
Yeah, you gonna get you a pot, and I'm gonna tell you, the little kids like me. All right, so you had to do like this. You had to go 6 was, so you had 6. Then you had to go across the board to 7, right? Then you had to go across the board to 8. Yep. Then come back to 9, right? But to go to 10 was just a little short hit. Yeah. Man, that's why I pot them up, boy.
That's strategy.
I pot them up on that little short stuff. But see, these dudes from 1 to 2, which is like a cross-board shot. Now, you talking about a 6 by 6 foot square, which when we was drawing them, it's probably more like 8.
The strategy was to pot to the shorter distances.
Yeah, but these dudes was potting from 1 to 2, from 3 to 4. Those are cross.
It was the professional Skelly.
It be y'all doing that. Shelly and Zeke, all y'all be doing that.
Shout out to.
So the little kids, we sitting out here like, come on, man.
Waiting to shoot. Y'all,
you know what I'm saying?
5 boxes a pot.
So yeah. But yeah, 5 boxes a pot was definitely one of our rules. And sweeps was another one. Since you want to talk about, man, listen. So sweeps.
Shout out to Billy.
Sweeps. If you got,
it's not even a rule. He just did that shit.
But no,
I'm still mad. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
It was just like calling out the boxes of pot, because not everybody played 5 boxes. Some people played like 3. Some people come in there talking about 8, 10. Like, shut up.
Did it?
But so what happens is if you close to another cap, all right, you could hit it and it's like playing bocce or shuffleboard. You can hit the other opponent out the way. Curling, if y'all familiar with that, with the Olympics or whatever. So you could do that in Skelly too, man. But if you playing sweeps, so look, we playing one day, right? I ain't even gonna hold you. I think my brother was like really beasting that day.
No, I wasn't.
I don't know.
No cap. We was just playing.
Listen,
and
I don't know.
Backstory, Billy was a bastard back then.
Yeah, he was.
He was a bastard. He didn't even live on the block. He just visited the 3rd house. I don't know who he had living in there, but Billy was a bastard. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
He had hands, mind you. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Billy had hands because there was a day he was fighting in the street with somebody. And yeah, Billy had hands.
For sure.
Billy was that kid, used to come around. He was a cool kid to play with, but yeah, he was a bastard at the end of the day. But still, go ahead.
But so
I had to add that.
I don't really remember. Yeah, so I don't even know why he did that.
He just, because he's an asshole.
Yeah, whatever.
And he saw the shit and said, "Go ahead, say it."
So
I'm gonna laugh when you do it.
So they got close. He got close to him, right? So obviously, you could do sweeps. So usually when you do sweeps, you might take the top and like across the whole. Again, we talking like 6 by 6. Like I said, we was probably, I don't know, man. I'm thinking more like 10 now. I don't know, but maybe I was little and it just looked big. But Skelly Courts was pretty big. And so, man, this dude came up to my brother Top and said, "Sweeps!" and cocked his arm back
and threw my shit
and came back with the gusto. You understand me? And sent this man Top halfway. I mean, so it's a top. It's round, right? Man, that thing got to skipping and got up on its side and started rolling.
Man,
Boy.
threw my shit down the street.
Boy.
Clearly, it was funny then.
Hey.
It's still funny.
Yo.
To this day. I'm laughing.
That
Because it was hilarious. But
that
when,
shit was funny as hell, man.
Again, it was funny then. Everybody thought it was hilarious. Shut up. Everybody thought it was hilarious then. And now. And yeah, Billy will forever go down in history. And it's funny that that's what I remember. Because, again, you know, we was kids.
Yeah,
Billy was that one kid that, yeah, you played with him, but you really didn't. Yeah, Billy said, sweeps.
Yeah, I never forget it.
Man,
I'm telling you.
Threw it down the street.
Yo.
I mean, and it went far enough where I was.
Yo, you know how you remember stuff like yesterday? I swear to God, I'm telling this story, yo, I could see it.
Yeah.
It's in color. He had a red hoodie on. I'm telling you, that was hilarious.
Man,
that was one of the funniest joints.
It's still funny
ever. Yo, I'm telling you.
It happened to me.
I remember. I'm gonna tell you how, and it just came to me. Yo, this one just came to me. I don't know if you remember. I should call Ma. I'm gonna call Ma and see if she remember.
She might.
I remember, man, Skelly was so hard. We went so hard for Skelly. We used to go to church Sundays, right? We was coming home from church. It was summertime, block lit. So you see the Skelly games going down. Man, that's all I could think of. I had just got my top ready. I was like, oh boy, get me out this car so I can go change my clothes and get up out and get up in these Skelly games. Man, I ran upstairs. Where my tops? Ran outside
with no pants.
No pants on.
I remember that.
And I'm like, oh.
I remember that.
I'm ready to play. Shut your ass up. Hold on. Yo, that's crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna call mine and see if she remember that. I swear to God, I'm about to call her.
Ran outside in them tiny white.
Yo, man, listen. Skelly went that hard, y'all. Skelly went that hard, man. It went that hard. Like, that was one of the staples of most blocks.
Yeah. And again, and it goes back to the topic of the title of this podcast, the stoop. It goes down on the stoop. It was nothing to be on the stoop and your friends pull up and just hang out, sit on the stoop, listen to the radio, record on the radio.
Hey, Mom.
You put on.
You
speaker.
remember? Hold on.
Put on speaker.
I am. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Say something. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, TJ here. We doing this show right now.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for you.
I'm listening.
You remember that time we came home from church and I was trying to go outside and play Skelly and I ran outside with no pants on? I guess, yeah. Oh, it went to... Hello?
I'm here.
Hey, we was just remembering playing Skelly and stuff, and I thought about that story. So I wanted to call you and see if you remembered it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to see if you remembered it. But anyway, I love you. Talk to you later.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye, Ma.
Bye.
But yeah, Skelly go hard.
On the stoop.
Skelly go hard. But yeah, that was man.
There's so many, and the good thing about living in Brooklyn is, again, this was back then. There was no cable. There was no cable.
Oh nah.
If you were considered,
Nah.
dare I say, rich,
No.
you were considered of upper class if you had cable. You had the old cable box with the big buttons. You tuck up. You were considered, you were considered
WHT.
Womeco Home Theater. How do I remember that?
I don't know either. It just popped in my head just now when you said that. WHT.
Man. So
Yeah.
all we had was Skelly, wiffle ball.
Yeah, like you had to go outside. Like
You had to go outside.
that's what I was telling you before. Like you made that statement with the Mike Tyson thing, and I was like, when he said when Buster Douglas, you said Buster Douglas beat him, and I was like, yeah, but we ain't had an internet. And you was like, nah, it don't matter. But it's like, think about it, bro. We ain't had an internet. I mean, we did. If you think about it, well, Dad had that. Was it Q-Link or something like that? Quantum Link?
Yeah, but that was later.
That was whack. It was dumb.
Yeah, that
it
was
was just basic. It was literally like, you could just put a mess. It was simple. But, I mean, it was there. But it wasn't like it is now. There was no social media.
Nah, social
Yeah,
media
it
was
the Stoop.
Was the Stoop.
And think about it like this. Oh, I'm about to break it down. It just came to me. Watch this. So the Stoop was social media, and your page was your Stoop. And you go
Facts.
visit other people's pages. We would visit other people's Stoops.
Yep. That was social
And
media.
sometimes you might come down to our Stoop. We might have Shelly, Zeke. Well, it'd be
Roger,
Shelly, Zeke,
Roger,
Roger,
Rasheem.
P.O., Rasheem. Man, it'd be 5, 6 of us deep in the Stoop.
That was it.
Chilling.
That was it.
You know what I mean? And then it'd be like, and then it always, that many of us, you already know what we was about to do. What y'all think we was about to do? What was about to do?
Go play baseball.
Baseball.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
No bases. No,
No
bases.
bases.
You went from here, you went from where you were from the handicap sign. That
Yeah.
was home plate.
You had to stand between.
The
stumps.
Yeah, the stumps. That was first.
Right, so
And
where you
between-
would park the cars
Mhm.
and would put the stumps, you had
Yeah.
as long as you was in between those, you was on base.
And then the second base was
yeah,
so
like
many feet.
like six parking
And then
spaces
third base
over.
was another parking spot where the number was.
Yep.
And then you came back home. It was literally a box.
Home was the handicap spot.
Mhm. And what was a home run? A home run was considered where you hit the wall over this certain.
Look. So this wall, there was this abandoned building there, right?
Yep.
No cap. It was an
Abandoned
abandoned building. And it had I guess it had a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
So they
Somebody
had
patched it with concrete or something.
yeah, it was like 4 cinder blocks in this completely brick wall. It had just these 4 cinder blocks. I don't even know how high it was. What you think?
It was up there because you had to
It's
hit
like
it.
30 feet,
You at
20
least,
feet.
maybe. You had to hit it,
Yeah.
really hit it to get the
Yeah,
ball
but you had to crack.
over
Yeah.
those blocks.
But if you hit it and that ball hit that wall over that, oh, that's automatic.
Yeah,
That's automatic.
That's home run.
Go and walk it out, bruh. Go and walk it out. Oh. Especially now, mind you, so the way the parking lot sat, you had the parking lot. And so you had the parking lot. So right here was this brick wall. So where my microphone is, that's home. This the brick wall. But then over here was the back end of the projects on Howard Avenue.
Yeah.
You bust a window, it's an
See ya.
automatic home
That
run.
game over.
I mean, it was game over, but you know when we come back, hey man, you remember I got that window. So we're starting at 1.
That was our version of a rain delay.
Yeah, we're starting at 1.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember that time we did that and they started busting at us?
Let me tell that story.
Man.
I got receipts. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was I can't remember what night it was, but it was me and Shelly. Me and Shelly was in the now Shelly to this day, I'll say he was my best friend right at that time because we did everything. I went where he went and I didn't go nowhere, but I went where he went. He was my dude. Shout out to Shelly. He was my dude. So we were in the parking lot. It was getting dark. It was starting to get dark. We were outside. And some little honeys in the neighborhood was in the parking lot too. So, you know, Shelly had a way with the ladies. And I'm with him, so, you know, he, you know, I ain't know how to talk to girls then. But I was with him, so I was cool too. I don't know what happened or how it started, but next thing I know, these cats from Howard Avenue, and if you know anything about Tapscott at Howard, it's like Bloods and Crips.
For sure.
It's like Bloods and Crips.
For sure.
We don't go on Howard.
Because I remember when Jamel got back at PO.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah.
They don't come on our block. We don't go on theirs. But even though we did go on their block. But anyway. So next thing I know, this little kid named Andre.
This dude.
And his people, a couple of them I knew, came over our block, played, you know, didn't have no problems with. They come over there and want to start some ruckus. So we were like, what they doing over here? We never said nothing to them. Next thing I know, all we hear is psh, psh, psh. These cats is throwing bottles. Like, why are they throwing bottles? So Shelly a real one. Shelly throw bottles back. Like, okay, we this game we playing? Mm-hmm. Me, nah, not trying to get into that. I turned my back. Blah!
Yeah. That shit
Back
was
of the
crazy.
head. Split me open right here. That boy need to be playing in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, because
For
I
him to
watched
throw-
it
For him to throw a bottle and hit me in the back of the head,
from where he was at night.
come on. And it's damn near dark by now.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
So-
it's nighttime. It was.
I
Nighttime.
get hit in the back of the head. I don't get knocked out or
Yeah,
anything. I just go.
That was
oh,
a-
and
that was
next
a-
thing I know, I'm bleeding.
That was a good 30-yard pass. I swear. I swear
So
to God
I'm
it was.
bleeding. I don't remember what happened after that. But next thing I know, Dad, God bless his soul.
No, I went upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Dad
yeah.
come out with the pistol.
Yeah, I went and got him.
Dad come out with the pistol. Mom
Yeah.
come out screaming, and
Yeah.
I don't know where Shelly went, but I think
I don't even remember.
Shelly went after. I think Shelly said he went after him. But after that,
I don't.
Dad
even
threw me in the. Well, no, I went upstairs. Mom, we tried to wrap it up. Mom sent me. Mom said I should go to the hospital. We went to like the urgent care at the time. We didn't go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I remember that night. You know, of course, it was full, so we had to wait. So Dad showed his badge to the officer that was working, and we got upstairs in front of everybody. The lady stitched me up, gave me 7 stitches, and sent us home.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, as soon as he threw that bottle and that shit,
And I still got the scar to
yeah,
this very day.
I went dead upstairs. Like, no, that's not what we doing.
And see, again, this is living in Brooklyn.
Yep, just out of nowhere.
I didn't get shot, but I got hit in the head with a bottle. I'm glad it was a small Heineken bottle and not a 40, because he probably would have split. I probably would have had a scar all down here. But yeah,
that was crazy.
And then, after that, people heard what happened, and, they was like, everybody was trying to make it something it wasn't. This one wanted to go at him. Mom was like, nah, we need to leave it alone.
I actually caught his brother, but that's another story.
Oh, that's definitely another story.
Yeah, his brother came back, tried to shoot at me one time. That was that time. That was when I was there for the summer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had went back for the summer one time because I'm like that. You can't do stuff like that. So I was home I went home and was chilling. We had already moved. And yeah, he was, his brother was, because, in the back, everybody would chill in the back, in the backyard.
Yeah,
So,
that was another infamous spot.
yeah, so in the back of that projects that they built, it was like a playground, and everybody would go back there and kick
hang
it.
out,
Yeah, so they would play a little basketball. It was goofy. It was the middle rung of the monkey ball.
Yeah.
So if you shot a jump shot and it went in the middle one, everything else was a rebound.
Yeah.
That's how we play ball on anything.
can play
you put a
basketball
bucket
on
up, we
anything.
playing ball. So, yeah, we was back out there, and I remember I had a ball, and so I had the ball sitting there. He came back there. He knew it was my ball. Yo, who ball is it? Gonna pick it up and try to leave.
And that's how it went down.
Long story short, give my ball back. Wop wop boop bop blop bam boom. So he went back home, and as soon as he hit that door, everybody was like, "Man, you gotta get out of here. He coming back." I was like, "All right, and." Then he was like, "Nah, he coming back, bro. You want?" And so I just was like, "Let him come back, and he just he gonna get it more." And then it was like, when Anna, because I tried to holler at Anna won't have it, none of it. When Anna was like, "Yeah, Tim, I think you need to go home." All right, yo, I'll holler at y'all. It was just that quick, because I was like, wow. Like, yeah, I'm out of here. But yeah, I left and he came back. They was like, yeah, he came back with the tool. Like, they was like, yeah, he came back there. He was gonna burn me if I'd have still been back there. But I mean, yeah, like that was just, but that was regular stuff though.
That's how it went
That was
down.
just regular stuff. But anyway, I think we hit everything on here. But anyway, that was just the Stoop.
And that's just
You know what I'm saying?
that's
what it
just a
was.
small. That's on your block.
Yeah, that
That's
was
just
just
on
our
your block.
That was just our block. I mean, y'all watch Wu-Tang. That was their block. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Imagine when you went off the block.
Yeah.
Imagine going to school.
That's a whole different.
That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, because we had to ride the train all the way to. Y'all see where they got that Jay-Z tribute thing at the. Oh, you seen that at the library?
Yeah.
Yo, we used to ride the train to the library.
We used to go to the library after school.
Yo, y'all look up. Y'all look up.
Brooklyn Public Library.
Y'all look up the special ed video. All right.
Yeah.
That was our train stop where we got off to go to school. The Arch and the Grand Army Plaza.
Mos Def, Talib Kweli.
Flatbush.
Right there. Yep.
Flatbush. Come on, that was just a stop on the train. Yep. It was nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Anyway. But so that's just, again, that's the Stoop, man. That's where we started at. That's where we at now. You know what I'm saying? The Stoop it's always gonna be there. You know what I mean? So that's why we call it that.
Fitting title.
Yeah, for sure. So big up to Sunshine Princess for that. She the one that suggested the name, and I was like, you know what? That's perfect, and I just ran with it. So big up to her for that. And also, one last thing too. So look, we looking at trying to do a live, trying to start doing live shows, but it's all really up to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, we can't sit here and talk to nobody. Like, we need comments. You know what I mean? We need comments. We want y'all to comment and, get in the chat so we can read the chat, interact, and we just do a live show. You know what I mean? More like a Q&A is really what I would like to do.
Feedback, just any feedback.
Positive.
Like I said before, all the smoke,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. So, I don't want it to be nothing like that, but
because it's gonna happen. I'm just preparing. It's gonna happen. Somebody gonna go up there and say something stupid.
Yeah, but they'll do that in the comments. They ain't gonna come in the live chat, because then you can address that right then and there. Trust me, they ain't gonna do that. But anyway, so if that's something that y'all want to do, y'all want to see, get in the comments and let us know. Yeah, y'all want to see us do a live. Y'all want to interact. So, and we'll schedule that, and we'll plan that out, and we'll probably do like maybe like an hour, and we'll just do Q&A with the audience. you know, probably do some current events or whatever. You know, hey, it's almost like it's y'all show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are running.
Yeah.
So
You give us the topics and we'll go.
yeah, for sure. It'd be like what's that show on ESPN? I don't really do ESPN, but
Sports Center?
where they be having the little topics along the side and they just run through them in like seconds.
PTI, pardon the interruption.
Yeah, they go through and like, you know, we'll just touch on whatever y'all do.
Yeah.
But if that's something y'all really want to do, and I think it'll be fun. I mean, we seem to have a lot of comments and a lot of interaction on the channel, so we're just trying to grow it and you know, make y'all a part of this instead of y'all just sitting here watching. Y'all can interact with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, having said that, you know what I mean? Also, we're going to probably post, we'll probably create a Cash App for the show. So if you guys want to support, we need the support. So again, big up Sunshine Princess for helping out with the cameras. We got new cameras. And I know it looks a little different than last week, but we're still working it out. We're trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's only up from here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to sponsor, you can sponsor us. You know what I mean? We'll put a Cash App. And like I said, it's going to be for the show. So it's not like you're going to be sending it to anybody's personal accounts or anything like that. And also, you know what I'm saying? So, and also keep the conversation going. Like I said, we do interact with the comments after the show. And you want to hit us up? It's the Stoop
27.
The Stoop 27 at gmail.com. THESTOOP at gmail.com. Hit us up. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to say, let us know. Suggestions, likes, dislikes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just hit us up, let us know. And I mean, again, you give us the suggestion, we implement it. It makes you feel better about the show, makes you feel like you being heard, because we listening. We listening. You know what I mean? So, again, we here. We're going to put up, again, we're growing it. So, we're going to put all of the credentials to be down in the description. All of the links to how to get to everything. We're going to put, you know, Instagram. We're going to link social medias and all of that. So, again, just keep watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Share it. Show other people. You know, that's the only way we're gonna get this out. Don't be what they say on Shay. Don't be the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Don't be the gatekeeper. Let everybody see it. Let everybody see it. So share it.
Be like, yo, you
know,
see this?
Turn it. You know,
Yeah.
Hey,
Do it.
Even if they don't watch
Do
with a
it.
few minutes, though, that few minutes gonna turn into a few more. You know what I'm saying?
And even if you subscribe, let us know you subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, well, we
shout
can
you
see
out.
it. Yeah, we can see it. So, again, and with the comments. So what we're gonna try and do is, like, every episode, we'll try and go through the comments. We'll pick out some favorable ones, some repeat offenders.
Yeah.
We'll shout you out.
Call you out. Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Call you out.
again, I'm Sin Show. Holla at us on the Stoop, baby.
Billy, you didn't have to chase my shit down the street though. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you
Let's
did.
just